Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. We have new data mines about some of the marks in the Generation 9 games, and then we also have today's mystery gift. We are getting one every single day this week if you weren't already aware. Either way, a lot of stuff to cover, so if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Just trying to 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's go over the new data mines for some of the marks in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. There's actually been a massive update on two of the rarest marks in the Generation 9 game. So if you are a fan of hunting for certain marks and stuff, you're going to want to hear this. So this was originally tweeted out by Anubis, who is, of course, one of the data miners in the community, saying, "Neat. Teensy Power and Humungo Power greatly increase a Pokemon's chance to qualify for the Mini Mark and the Jumbo Mark. Here's a table with all of the details in fine print underneath." So if you don't know what the Mini Mark and the Jumbo Mark are, basically, a Pokemon had like a 1 in 16,000 chance of either having the Mini Mark or the Jumbo Mark, which is, of course, the rarest mark in the game, if we're not talking about the 1 in 1 billion mark for the surprise trade mark, which is just still crazy. I don't even know if anyone's got that yet, but either way, that's apparently the rarest mark in the game. This was one of them, but now it's become a lot less rarer if you are trying to get it on your Pokemon. So this is the table here that Anubis did provide. So as you can see, with no kind of meal powers active or anything like that, you have a 1 in 16,512 chance of having the Mini Mark, and you have a 1 in 16,512 chance of having a Jumbo Mark. That's just like a random Pokemon spawning in the overworld. And again, you go to that person in Mesagoza next to the stairs with Apache Risu, and she is the one that tells you if your Pokemon kind of apply, like, I guess, have that mark, and that's how you get it. And so originally 1 in 16,000 and a half was really, really rare, but now it's been confirmed that the Teensy Mark, the Teensy Power and the Humungo Power greatly increase the chance of getting this. So if you just have a Teensy level 1 power on your sandwich, it goes from 1 in 16,500 all the way down to 1 in 128. So it absolutely just demolishes the rarity of this mark. So I guess if you do have like a shiny with this mark and you didn't have the Teensy Power or the Humungo Power activate, then it is still a really rare mark to have on that Pokemon. But because of how easy it is to get now, I think people just as a whole are going to look at it as like not as rare. But either way, Teensy level 1, you have a 1 in 128 chance. Teensy level 2, you have a 1 in 96. And a Teensy level 3 Meal Power gives you a 1 in 64 chance of finding a Pokemon with the Mini Mark in the Generation 9 games. And it's the exact same for the Humungo Mark as well. Level 1 gives you a 1 in 128. Level 2 gives you a 1 in 96. And then a level 3 gives you a 1 in 64. If you have both of them active at the same time, so like a Teensy level 1 and a Humungo level 1 Meal Power, you have a 1 in 256 chance of having both of them. If you have level 2s for Teensy and Humungo, it's a 1 in 192 for both of them. And you have a Teensy level 3 and a Humungo level 3, you have a 1 in 128 for both of them. So yeah, I guess if you do have this mark, unfortunately now it has become a lot less rare in the game. But either way, if you are trying to also get a Pokemon that is really small or really big and like the biggest or the smallest you can possibly get, this is a very much the easiest way to do it. Just have like a level 3 of the power you're trying to get. Sizing in Scarlet and Violet is based on a new scale value that ranges from 0 to 255. This is different from height and weight from previous games. As a result, we cannot currently make conclusions about what will happen when Home allows transfers from other games. The Mini Mark requires a scale of exactly 0, and the Jumbo Mark requires a scale of exactly 255. Without meal powers, most scale values are generated as a random number from 0 to 127 plus a random number from 0 to 128. This creates a triangular. This is just basically the ins and outs of it all. But yeah, like I say, the main stuff is kind of the meal powers affecting them and stuff like that. He also goes on to say something else, but I'm not really too sure about it. I think this is just kind of how it, like, I guess, calculates the scale distributions and stuff like that. But either way, Anubis, you probably know who he is if you have been watching my videos, because we cover his stuff a lot because of all the data mines and everything like that. Anyway, that's the first thing to go over. Next is the new mystery gift for today. Again, if you are living under a rock, we are getting a brand new mystery gift every single day up until the 18th of December. All of these run out on the 18th of December as well, so make sure you are claiming them every single day if you can, because as soon as the day hits December the 18th at 3 o'clock UTC, all of these are going to not be available anymore. So yeah, we have a Cerebi update. The third Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet distribution for sandwich ingredients has begun. Get a random set of ingredients, and again, this is completely random. As we can see here, you know, Cerebi is getting bacon, ham, whatever. you will probably get something different than this. But either way, the code is peanut butter. So PEANUTBUTTER. There's no ones or zeros in this. And again, it runs until December the 18th at 2:59. We also have Joe Merritt talking about the likeliness of getting like Herb Mystica and stuff. He's saying, to clarify something, all of these codes are using the same 10 item sets as a possibility as each other, so it won't add any new items. This is a pre-planned event early on in a game's life. So yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting Herba Mystica. It looks like there's just 10 items that you can get a random combination of with every single mystery gift this week. So you never know, on Sunday that they might do it, but as of right now, it looks like we're just getting the same random 10 items. So yeah, nothing crazy, you know, it's not like a new Pokemon or anything like that. Hopefully they do something special on Sunday, but again, we'll have to wait and see. So that's today's quick rundown of the other mystery gifts. On Tuesday, it is lettuce bacon, so LETTUCE BAC0N, and then Monday's was tomato slice, which was T0MAT0SL1CE. So again, put these 3 mystery gift codes in and you'll get 3 different mystery gifts, but it is just a combination of the random 10 items. Either way, it's just some free stuff. And again, I will include every single mystery gift code in every video this week, so you don't miss any. Moving on, we also have this kind of post here from Soul Silver Art, which I thought was quite interesting, with them bringing back like beta Pokemon in a new way or shape or form. So it's posted by Soul Silver Art saying, I'm 100% convinced that the Pokemon designers for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet used at least these 4 beta Pokemon or prototypes as inspiration and reworked them into these final versions we got in Gen 9. So these Pokemon were supposed to appear in previous games. A lot of them were supposed to appear in Gen 2, like Ditto was supposed to get a pre-evolution in Gen 2. And like Sneasel look completely different and stuff like that. Like all these Pokemon that are like beta forms were originally supposed to be in the game at some point but got cut. There's some really cool beta forms as well, which I'm still waiting for them to kind of get added into the future game. Either way, I also added my artwork all of them just to see what they could have looked like with official art. So this is the kind of Farigiraf. Well, this was originally what Girafarig looked like, I think. But this is Farigiraf's kind of inspiration, which I can kind of see. I mean, you know, you're obviously getting the head and everything there. I think not as much this one, but the others are definitely, like, you can see the comparison. So this was a beta Pokemon. I don't know what gen this was from, but as you can see, we have, like, the Stork here, which is Bombardier, and this was the beta version of the Stork. I really wish they kept the little baby bird in the kind of, like, sack thing. That would have been really, really cool. Yeah, I think there's definitely some inspiration here taken from this Pokemon, which again I think was supposed to be out in Gen 2. Most of these beta Pokemon were supposed to be out in Gold and Silver, but yeah, it looks like Bombardier did take the inspiration from that. This is another one, Belly Bolt. I mean, yeah, this is what Politoed originally I think was going to look like. It's either Politoed or Poliwrath. I think it was Politoed. So yeah, you can kind of see a little bit of resemblance, maybe, especially with like the face and the eyes. Like you can kind of see the face there. I think that's the biggest kind of inspiration. It doesn't have like the cheek pouches anymore, but the top half of this, I think you can definitely see the resemblance there. So that's another one which should take an inspiration. This one not so much. I mean, Clodsire with this was originally like beta Wooper, so I don't. All it really is kind of like the same color, so I don't think there's really anything crazy on that one. But yeah, Belly Bolt and Bombardier definitely 100%. These are also Pokemon Scarlet and Violet mons that I believe came from reworked protos. However, the connections here are much more loose. I've also seen people suggest other / more designs that also could have been used, but I think there's barely a connection. So yeah, this was what Sneasel originally looked like. I mean, yeah, can't really say there's a massive similarity between the new Sabertooth Legendary and the Sneasel, but that's one potentially that could have happened. This is Paradox Donphan. Again, I think this is just a random elephant Pokemon. I don't think this has really had any inspiration taken from it. This was Beta Apom, I do believe, and Farigiraf is there. Again, not really something I can see a lot of inspiration from. It then also goes on to say, lastly, there's this Gen 1 Proto Magneton evolution, which is mind-blowing because an Italian YouTuber had this exact same theory over 2 years ago, that this Protomon was an evolution of Magneton with legs. Even got it drawn up by somebody. So potentially, you know, you can kind of see the similarities and stuff. There's like the legs and everything. So one of the 3 things happened here. Either Game Freak saw this theory in art by this person who used the idea to create Sandy Shocks, or Sidonia. I'm only saying this person because I don't want to pronounce the name wrong. It's Sidonia. Guessed exactly what the Proto Magneton evolution was, or this is just an insane coincidence. Anyway, if you notice the other potential rework Proto Beta Pokemon in Gen 9, please let me know. Yada, yada, yada. So yeah, I mean, for me, I think Belly Bolt and Bombardier are the ones that most have the inspiration. Like the face there, you can definitely see like a similarity, especially with like the eyes and stuff. Again, I think this might be like a nose on this Pokemon though, but either way, you don't know. And then, yeah, Bombardier's as well with the kind of stalk Pokemon. Maybe they didn't take inspiration from it, but they just saw it and, like, I guess brought it back. I'm not sure. Either way, though, that's going to be everything for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on the new Mark Datamines information. Are you happy or are you sad that the teensy, well, the mini Mark and the jumbo Mark are a lot easier to obtain now? Or are you one of the people that already had it and thought there was a really rare Pokemon and now has lost a bit of rarity? I mean, the way that you obtained it, if you didn't use these kind of Humongo powers and Teens powers, is still rare. But I guess when you're trying to show it off, people will be like, oh, you just got it with that. So it is a little bit unfortunate. But either way, the rarest Mark in the game is still the surprise raid. No one's going to take that away from you if you somehow get that. But yeah, that's everything from me. Leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.